All right, this is a Toyota Corolla 2010. We're going to be scanning this car right now, and after scanning, we'll simulate a misfiring. Then we'll check the code it's going to give us for the misfiring. Then we'll analyze the code for the misfiring. With this now, we have just like one code on it: camshaft position sensor B circuit, camshaft position sensor B circuit, camshaft position sensor B circuit. That's what we have there now. Is on pending, which is intermittent, is on current, then is on history. Every effort to get this out, is abortive. It still remains same, but we're going to take care of this. Now, I'm going to simulate a misfiring on this car. You can see that. What I actually did was removing one coil, one of the igniters from functioning. So we have just 3 igniters functioning presently. Now let's go back to the scanning and see what it will give us. Now we can see it has added ignition coil D P0354. Ignition coil D P0354. I was actually expecting a misfiring, which is P0300, but because we've not even moved the car, it's only registered the coil that was removed. But definitely after some accelerations, the misfire will be recorded. So we'll work with this. Let's work with P0354. The code on this indicates that P, which is a powertrain fault, it deals with the engine. P is a powertrain fault that deals with the engine. 0354 is 54 is being specific that it is coil number 4, which is the ignition coil D. Now let's check some live data from this. Let's read some live data from this. Let's read live data from, let me see, let's do all cylinder misfire count. Let's do cylinder misfire count. Let's do cylinder 4 misfire count, EGR monitoring, and then I'm looking for RPM, fuel pump speed and status. These are live data. These are live data you can get from an idling car. Heated oxygen sensor, idle fuel cut, ignition trigger count. Let's take live data from there too. Initial engine coolant temperature, we'll take live data from there too. Then misfire test results. All these are live data. They are live data. Now look at this. All cylinder misfire count. Cylinder 4 misfire count. EGR is available. Fuel pump status is on. Ignition trigger count 198. Misfire test is complete. So these are all live data that you can read from the car. As an intermediary, you can get live data from a perfectly functioning car, get it recorded down, that you can be using as a sample to compare faulty cars, so that you can get your values very, very accurate and very right. So this one has been induced for this car is misfiring now because we induced it by removing the coil number D. So I think with this now you can see. Now let me replace the coil D so that we see what happens when I replace the coil D. Let me